What's enjoyable here in Ontario is to work with new varieties, new winemaking techniques, a new climate that is all very tied up to make super premium wine. But you have to learn the ways of how these varieties and climate work together with your terroir, the soil we have here, and the Stratus Vineyard. We do choose to make the art of assemblage in a very European tradition, which is taking anything you have in your vineyard, all the varieties, all the different blocks, and make a better wine than the individual variety would make. We have 18 different varieties here at Stratus. Nature will guide our palate to make the best assemblage of the year. It's a real pleasure to work in Ontario, having new varieties planted, having even customers being so open to new ideas and new ways of making wine. This is the last picking of that block. We have been picking all weekend. It's perfectly ripe. We may be one of the last people picking Sauvignon Blanc. The reason for that is because we want to make super premium wine, very ripe. So every year we would knock down between 40 and 60% of the grapes in the ground to be able to concentrate the aromatics and the flavors. Compared with the rest of Niagara Peninsula, here is a fairly warm area. If you go on the other side of St. Catherine, on the escarpment, it's great for Pinot Noir, for Chardonnay maybe, for Riesling certainly. Here, being warmer, we did select some varieties that are more adapted to our climate.
Did you ever think 20 years ago when you first arrived that you'd be bottling Tannat and Tempranillo?
We planted them with some thought, thinking they would be well adapted to Niagara. We didn't know for sure, nobody had done it. But we can say now, 6 years later, we are bottling them. So we know that even with this young vineyard, we can make great wine of Tempranillo. And therefore, we know that it's going to get better as time passes.
I think we're looking at a great year.
Yeah.
You've got great lignification, and your stem color is already beginning to lignify as well, so you get nice brown stems.
Yeah. Malbec is a very interesting variety that, maybe 5-6 years ago I would have said, it's okay, but you can't make great wine with. Then Paul Hobbs came to help us and work with us as a consultant. And our Malbec here did turn from something interesting but not great to something really great. We're now going to be releasing 2009 and 2010 eventually, and I can tell you now it is a very interesting variety. It's cool climate, it's similar to the Alta Vista in Argentina, but it's nevertheless very interesting variety. It's more important to try to understand the strengths of this region, its climate, its soil. It's difficult because the climate is always after you, changing. You're at the limit of where you can grow grapes. It has been proved that the limit where you can grow grapes is where you make the best wine. So we have a beautifully layered soil. A lot of complexity are coming from such soil. This is very unique. It's something you can't find in any other wine region in the world. And I think that's what we should focus on.